Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3. Episode number 3, guys, of Final Fantasy 16 today. Just so you guys know, I may have my first job interview later on today, since, I did get a missed call. I think I told you guys this past Saturday that, my first interview this coming Wednesday, and then I may or may not have this pretty much this other interview coming up today too, and that would be on, coming up today, guys, to kick off on a Monday. That's exactly where we're at for sure. I will also not be, and I will not be at work either, since I've got a couple interviews to really intrigue. I just thought I would let you guys know what's going on today, but let's keep an eye on a couple of the times and also the, the prosperity, if you will. Hey, what's up? Let's see who we got in the chat before I continue my introduction. What's up, Jeans and Sweetie Ding? You guys make a love shout out. Welcome. How are you? But on that, guys, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 16 episodes every 3 to 4 days a week, to help our popular, exciting community, our friends of the community, and our 418 mods, and our wonderful, amazing, exciting, popular, exciting followers, guys. But other than that, guys, everything else that may or may not be prosperity. Go to the channel, guys. We don't have moderator here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, partner. I was gonna make a YouTube poll, and then we can have something that may or may not be centered in collective. But I don't see why not. But there you go, Sweetie Ding. I just made you as the newest moderator. And hopefully you don't mind. By helping our strong, exciting, popular community. Our friends of the community, guys, and our mods of the community. But if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 16 every 3 to 4 days a week, and also, guys, hoping, whatever comes out of this interview today, to help everything else in return. Remember, guys, always remember, like and share the stream, follow and always share it, minus TikTok and always Snapchat, anytime you want, when you want, or anything else that may or may not have, not very much exposure, or any closer, or anything else beneficial or anything. Remember, guys, my stuff has been so incredibly popular. As I say popular, I mean popular, how do I say this, guys? Unstoppable, if you will. But on the guys, just to help our popular, exciting community, always remember, guys, like and share the stream, follow it, and always share it. But most importantly, guys, to help everything else that may or may not must be much more spotless. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always a big reminder. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. It's awesome and very creative, and much more popular, and always sounding good. Well, we've got something going on to help our popular, amazing community. And also, guys, most importantly, knowledge is power. We'll be meet and greet, guys. New community members, new companions, one at a time, to help our strong, popular, amazing, wonderful community. A popular, huge group, guys. That's to name a few. Anytime we manage to meet new fine people, guys, just to name a few. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share. Follow and share, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Today's date, guys, as I mentioned to you guys earlier this morning, I might have that interview in return today. I mean, not just one, but also two. I think one for the day, and also exactly this coming Wednesday of this week. So one of them, I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get a contact or a text back, see how we want to handle it this morning. But I will not be at work today, guys. Just to let you guys know right now. The same with this coming Wednesday as well. Make sure everything else is on a web. With the IGN review, we're gonna give you guys a YouTube poll while we're doing this. But anytime we manage to meet new fun people, guys, while we're liking and sharing, guys, and also, how do we say, guys? Oh yeah, like and share the stream, follow and always sharing it. Anytime we do that, as much as we can, all you guys gotta do is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Minus TikTok and Snapchat. you guys see, we're pretty much finally control a kid. I'm not sure if you guys have been aware of that after we left you guys last week. But we did something. Well, we did something that's a little more different, or anything else with something that's more beneficial, confidential in reality, and everything else is not out of the book. What do you call it, guys? Out of the book, or sort of wave your hands up in the air if you guys look at it. But other guys, if you guys have an account on Twitter, I'm called Pikmin4, shooting a 9, which is, hold on guys, which is great. I'm almost done with this YouTube poll, guys. What's going you think? What's going you think? But on that, guys, oh yeah, if you guys have an account on Twitter, you guys can share me out and always follow me. The most awesome, entertaining, popular, amazing host of all time. May you guys exact awesome. If you guys got nothing, you guys got nothing ever to lose. You guys don't have a call in the next, I think 6 days from, 6 days from yesterday. I will be racing 5 years on Twitter, so that, guys, is going to be unstoppable. And to be honest with these 2 milestones, I also think they're going to be really badass going forward. As long as it's not a crucial idea, or a beneficial idea, and everything else is not more alarming. You know, make sure everything else is on the same page, same point at the same time. As long as everything else is not even acquired. But never give up, guys, never surrender. See awesome, and remember guys, to always see awesome, creative, popular, amazing, you know, always sounding good, grateful, and make sure everything else is not even at its trajectory. If you guys look at it, it's more historic. But on that, guys, I will be racing 5 years on Twitter, and also, yes, the exciting moment that we cannot ever reach, and also having a standard high achievement, pretty much at the same point at the same time, having the same market and whatnot, makes sure everything else is much more comfortable. Anything else is needing and much more wanting every time we get an opportunity. Everybody's got one shot of something, and like 2 things of something. But yeah, guys, the highest milestone I will most likely reach, 100%, 100%, closer to 85%, I will be racing 7 years on YouTube. So guys, it's gonna be so good. It really is. You know, I cannot wait to reach it. You guys cannot wait to reach it when you guys are with me. To help our strong, popular, amazing community. Make sure there's no problems by sounding good, sounding great, something much more smarter, you know, having something wonderful and whatnot. I don't see anything else being above attained. But as long as everything else goes, guys, you guys don't have a call and counting. I've been on YouTube for over 6. Over 4 years on Twitter. As I've said this earlier today, guys, I'll say it again. 4 and 6 is 10 as a productive total. And also, guys, my love and I, 2,354 days. I told her I had a job interview, and deciding how we want to do this later on this morning. As I mentioned before, I would not be needing a ride to work here today, since I don't know what's going to be going on as far as that interview goes. You know, I pretty much have 2 involving this week. It's only involving my suitable attention, so I don't see why not. As long as nothing else is gift to gab or anything. What's up, Daisy? Mega love shout out. Welcome. Always remember, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream, follow and always share it. Always on Twitter, guys. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and always Reddit. Looking at somebody that got a little more injured. Oh, I was going to say, guys, 45% fatigue. You know, they're pretty much really gone, pretty much slashed or something. Or pretty much a binding resolution half the time. But, as long as everything else is not out of position, everything else should be according to the current plan. Because there we go, guys. I had to,
Don't worry.
I thought I would raise the volume quite a bit, making sure everything else is in return, also getting prepared. And so everything else is all in return. But on that, guys, yeah, my love and I, 2,354 days. As long as everything else is in a great requirement. And also, guys, all you guys gotta do real quick is inform your name, how long you've been active on Twitter. This is exactly what I always need for you guys. Your first and last name, and how long you've been active on Twitter. You know, everything's been pretty good, what's sounding awesome, what's staying strong, staying collective. And we always advise you guys too. Always remember, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream on the social media. And then also exactly the same thing, minus TikTok and Snapchat. What's up, Lady Sky? Make a love shout out. Good to see you. Don't forget to share on your community tabs too. As long as everything else is in a nice position. Safe requirement. So guys, if you look at Clive, he's pretty much a young stud ever since he had that. I'm not sure if he had a haircut last week. After we left you guys last week, I'm pretty sure it did or it did not. But we are controlling with this one kid or this one child that knows how to cure, and also we also have a couple other companions that are right behind us. And that would be Clive's father, as I mentioned before. Which I don't see why not. As long as there's not anything else up top, anything else from top to bottom.
May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
Oh wow, guys. A real live owl. That's a surprise. But on the guys, as far as anything else goes, you guys have an account on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action-adventure, or shooting. You guys can help yourselves in a couple of different ways. And I was gonna wait to get an episode of 16, even though since I'm not going to work today, I thought I would give you guys an episode this morning. But I will be back to work tomorrow, as far as I know right now. You know, making sure everything else is connecting, ship-shaping correctly, and you guys understand too. When someone has a couple of job interviews this week, I mean, anything else spotless and everything else looking good, and having a good smile, and also asking questions, people should not skip on anything. You know, if we look at places, for example, guys, Taco Bell, GameStop, Walmart, Subway, or a lot of things, just to name a few, people should not ever skip on anything. You know, as long as you inform further notice, you guys should be having no problems at all, have any concerns, confusion, frustration. As long as everything else is out of anything else that's more trustworthy. You know, the pay rate, what people do inside of a restaurant, a factory, a store, or something. I mean, this is something that all of us should always think about, you know? You know, making sure everything else is under control, you know, having it look your best, and anything else that people do best. Vienne, hello, making a shout out. What's up, Beth? Welcome. Alongside, guys, are 418. As I see, we're back in control of Clive. And right behind us, we also got, who else do we got, by the way? What's up, Coco? Make a love shout out. Good to see you. We have our next active quest, guys. This one is called Flight of the Fledgling. If you guys can like and share the stream, guys, like and share the stream, follow and share it, that'd be great. Oh, it's pretty much evening for you. Oh my. So the one that we're following with, his name is Sir Wade. Not Dwayne Wade, guys, as a national basketball player coming out of the NBA or anything. But it's pretty much one of our generals. You guys look at it here today. So but as I mentioned before, guys, back to what I was saying, to help our strong, awesome, popular community, you guys can help yourselves one of two different ways. You guys can use your own credit card, or if you guys do not feel fond by using your own credit card, you guys can use your own Steam gift cards here today. Anytime you're looking to get any awesome gameplay, graphics, popularity, strong entertainment, you know, having something much more smart, having something wonderful. That's the name. If you look at my main character, for example, we're going to be having a lot more in store with the upcoming week, since episode 2, guys, was really, really good, coming out of last week. So as you guys can see, here you guys have the bottom ones. I mean, the ones that we're using, I mean, they pretty much say the same name, not once, but nearly but twice, if you will. You got the Rosalind Oath, and then Rosarian Belt. And then you guys got the hit points, which We're at a minimum right now. Now would be 850. Attack is 74. Same with stagger. And then we don't have. I mean, we obviously do not have high standards. Despite the fact when it comes to strength and wisdom. But it's not exactly wisdom, guys. It's called will. As player will directly affect. Pretty much affects, guys, the standard. As we not standard, but the stagger ability. So we got Clive on the left, and then on the right that we're following, his name is Lord Commander Murdoch. Which you guys saw him, I believe, last week. I'm pretty certain you guys have, or anything else that's more the sponsor or having a lot of sell time. But you guys can use your own credit card, or most importantly, if you guys do not want to use your own credit card, anything else at the same point at the same time, you guys can use your own gift card. Actually not gift card, but Steam gift card, excuse me. Anything you guys ever want to purchase, those games are right there. And you guys can buy any games you really, really want. You know, having a spot for the entertainment, popularity, something awesome. And we're looking at a couple extra captains, guys. Let's see if we can try to invade for a little bit. Remember, guys, the highest potions count is no more than 4. And the high potions that are on the right side of the directional button are pretty much the same shift. Or pretty much the same enthusiasm. They have something much more to really wave or give anything else with massive destruction. If you guys look at it, it may or may not be crystal clear and whatnot. But yeah, guys, the thing about Steam, my only current name is Jack Dawson 93. The most awesome, trustworthy, amazing, popular name of all time. The reason why I've got, excuse me. Hold on, guys, sorry. I got a bit of a damn hiccup. Ever since earlier this, excuse me. I don't want to say why I have a little more hiccups today, but I think I'm hoping to be okay. I mean, it's always great to be alive. It really is, and it always should be. Now back to what I was saying. With our strong, popular, amazing, exciting, astounding, outstanding popular community, guys, that we've got, or 419 mods, that's my new total. If you guys are into RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Diablo 4, for example, you guys can buy any of the best games anytime you want, when you want, however you want. Make sure everybody else is all on the same page. People may or may not like them, you know. You know, as long as you guys have any games you guys want to play that are more exciting, much more encouraging, pretty much slip and slab, or anything else that's more and more to work out. Anything else you guys could really benefit of not hyperventilating on anything. Psychology, phonology, mythology, or something. Like I say, guys, you guys can play any games you really want. You know, never give up, never surrender. Always trust your instincts. And make sure you guys are in a standard position. You know, make sure everything else is exciting. Even if you guys are a little more in shock, or anything you guys can really bring towards the table, everything else should be the same, but may or may not be heard or a lot of involvement. Hey, what's up, Casey? Make a love shout out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And the other nickname too, guys, is I'm always a super chatter. I'm always a super chatter, guys. Same point, and also at the same time. Yeah, guys, the thing with RPGs, I'm a hardcore badass when it comes to RPGs. I love them. I enjoy a lot of exploration. You know, has an exciting twist, exciting plot, views and beliefs, and, you know, I have a lot of fun, guys. RPGs are always the same. What are they only called? When it comes to RPGs, despite the fact, they're only called, guys, I mean, it's only got 3 letters. It also has pretty much a 3-parter. RPGs, guys, always stay the same. And that would be role-playing games, however. Well, myself has been so damn popular, guys, ever since day one. Since it gave Final Fantasy 16 the popularity, this game is not ever going anywhere, as far as I know. But God of War Ragnarok, guys, was so good. It really is. You know, it doesn't need anything else that may or may not have pursuit. And so everything else is crystal clear, and yeah, no problems to really walk it through. You know, people can see whatever you guys want to play. You know, making sure everything else is more in position. And you guys understand too, I may still want Assassin's Creed Mirage and also, oh yeah, Spider-Man 2.
I'm fine.
So those games should not cause any problems or concerns by the time we get to those next 2 dates. Because I would like to think so myself, because if anything else may or may not come around, I don't see why not. And look at this, guys, we have some sort of, looks like we got some sort of invasion person. That's a little more of an assassin. And we got our next boss, guys. His name is Knight of the Blinding Dawn. Keep your eyes focused, guys, in the chat. See what we can do involving mass destruction. But anyway, guys, so speaking of RPGs, the guys who are into sports like Madden, baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, soccer, billiards, ping pong, or anything with that stuff, especially exactly, guys. Anything else from time to time when it comes to playing hockey. I recently used to play hockey on the PS4, but I obviously don't anymore. People would say if they remember playing any sports game, what if it's on a gaming console, on a tablet, on a phone, and most important, guys, on a PC. I used to play a lot of national hockey games. You know, control a lot of hockey teams on the rink. You know, have a lot of correspondence and whatnot. You know, I used to have a lot of fun. And you guys bet your ass I have. You know, I had a lot of fun with that set, you know. Ever since exactly day one. I really have, I'm telling you. I mean, hockey was not too bad. I mean, usually a game would just last over fucking, if I had to guess, over a half hour. I'm gonna go ahead and use a high posting, guys. This is exactly our first ever try with this, Blinding Dawn here today. So I don't see why not. Make sure everything else is more crystal clear. And we just got another double star combo. Very good. We got 976. That is officially smart. But yeah, guys, sports has always been my second top priority. But my number one seed is RPGs, guys, compared to Final Fantasy. Compared to Diablo 4, Dragon Quest, Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed, guys, has always been badass in my age. You know, after I was growing up, you know, RPGs are my best ever favorite. And you guys bet your ass it is. You know, everything else is more standard and collective, and so everything else is sounding good. More, as long as not everybody else is feeling sick or not feeling injured or even sick or scared. You know, making sure everything else is sounding wonderful and so fantastic. Everything else is always sounding fantastic, guys, ever since everything else is in Forsen. So I don't see why not. So yeah, guys, RPGs are my number one seated favorite. A lot of exploration, a lot of fun, background music, you know, having its own soundtracks, and anything else that's more to allow. Or strong popular entertainment. Our popular community, guys, is always the center of attention. Everybody's got the attention in the world. Look at this, guys, stagger damage. We just built up, guys, 1,942. Like and share the stream, guys, in the chat. What's up, Killer J? Make a love shout out. How are you? Killer J, how you doing with your very first PS5 game? Anything interesting? Anything else that's not unfortunate? Anything else that's more to not get out of range or anything? Oh wow, guys, he's doing a double jump. Ooh. Not exactly what I'm looking forward to, but I had to make sure his ass does not probably attack a whole lot for me. My thoughts been so popular, guys, ever since day one. Ever since I started with YouTube first, and then number 2 years later, with Twitter. That's the name of it. Anything else more spotless. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go use another high potion. I mean, he's not gonna kill us at all at this point in time. Nothing else would remain the same or difficult. But yeah, guys, I don't think anything else would be out of the way for any particular reason. As long as everything else is in position. You know, remember guys, most important guys, as always, remember, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Always follow and share it, minus TikTok and Snapchat. I might have a job interview later on this morning, especially if we have to hear anything else coming out of today and also this coming Wednesday. So we'll see how everything else works out in return. But looking me up guys, Zach Dawson 93. The most awesome, exciting, popular, amazing popular name of all time guys, only from Titanic. If you guys got nothing, you guys got nothing really to lose. And the Binding Dawn guys, this son of a bitch is about to be done and dealt with in just a minute. Here's another quick posting guys, and I think we should be good to go. I don't see why not. But most important guys, remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Love, support, and respect is the key guys. Stay awesome and very creative. And most importantly, stay much more popular guys after you guys do the same thing at the same time. So guys, you see, we are now level 8. Our hit points are 900 even. But stagger and attack are 76. Very trustworthy. You know what they say guys, forever goes to spoils. Something that's more to support and have something much more standard and grateful. But yeah guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative and much more popular. And most importantly guys, knowledge is power. If you guys ever want shoutouts, are always 100% correct. If you guys are live streaming on any platform. But if you guys can quickly, from now on guys, to help our strong, popular, amazing community, our popular community guys are 419 mods and our companions, but it was all together in one place, and also exactly together on one channel, which is my channel, to be honest. Always remember guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream guys, follow it and always share it. What's up Ryan, make a love shout out brother, thank you so much. It's gonna make everybody else really happy. I'm hoping to have a nice interview later on today. One of them guys, as I mentioned earlier today, from this morning, I'll say it again. One of them is still exactly what it could really be. It has something much more standard, popular, and much more trustworthy and collective. One of them guys is Taco Bell, and then Chief on Wednesday. So, I mean, I told one of my parents that I might have an interview later on today, instead of going to work at the factory. So I had to inform this one phone number earlier today, just to see what was going on. I don't think anything else being a concern. I'm still gonna walk out of here with something.
Thank goodness.
You know, between my money, my check, going into my money in the bank. So money in the bank, guys, is always the same, and my TB. It always stands for money in the bank. So no, nothing else trustworthy or misconduct. Anything else is more impulsive. Ryan in chat says, I hope you're enjoying this game. I saw a lot of people play it, and it is on my list to buy next. Well, Final Fantasy 16, well, this game has been so damn good, Ryan. I'm telling you guys this right now. This game is really, really good. I've been getting Turbo Deserts not once but twice the first 2 weeks. Ever since, I think it was before or after I did the series premiere of Final Fantasy 16. God of War Ragnarok, guys, was pretty good too. But the highest popularity I've ever gone with that was somewhere in the 200s. I don't know if Final Fantasy 16 will be up to that. Maybe, but you never know. I mean, I'm only doing 4 games, guys, every week now. I'm not doing 1 to 2 days a week, or doing it back out for the weekends, because that pretty much misleads how much time we really got. That's pretty much anything else is more standard. As I played all of the other Final Fantasy. What about the Pixel Remaster, Ryan? Have you got to any of them, or not really? I mean, I'm working on Final Fantasy 2. I'm taking my time on the weekends. I'm pretty much on the weekend mornings for sure. And the same with Skywalker on Thursday and Fridays. I may have an episode, guys. A new episode of our popular community, hopefully for Tactics Ogre Reborn tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday, but we'll see. Holy shit, guys, look at this. When we controlled this child after last week, It feels like he's some sort of an Exion. But he's the Phoenix. And Clive is like, as 100% question, guys, Clive and the Commander, they were like, oh my goodness. Look at this Phoenix, guys. A little more powerful. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now, this is something we don't see every day. Anything else is more of a Game 3 and Game 4. Oh my goodness. Yes, I've been gaming my whole life. I played them when they first came out, and we played a few of them. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorites. Well, Final Fantasy VII has been one of the best damn games of all time. You know, I did beat Final Fantasy VII, I think years ago. Back when I mean, to be honest, the last console that I've ever played, my brother, was only the PS4. Because I've only had the PS4 for over 6 years. And then I gave my PS4 to my sweetheart. And the first game, I mean, I pretty much had to help her out with any games that are for free, my standard, and also bring in a lot of luck. You know, I mean, I could not find anybody else, guys, that would really have my PS4. That was my #1 seated, my former longest running system I've ever had, and I recently owned over the years. What I gotta say, guys, I'll say it again. The PS4 was so good, in my honest opinion. And we got something going on with Clive, guys. He doesn't have a headache in front of him. And anything else is more involving what he's doing. Hang in there, Clive. Don't get yourself frightened. But much more cozy, if you look at it. But yeah, guys, the most very important thing. I'm almost done with my introduction. Ryan says I've replayed Final Fantasy VII on Switch last year. What were your thoughts on Final Fantasy VIII? I mean, I did beat the shit out of Final Fantasy VIII as well on the PS4 after 69 episodes with that. And, I mean, not just that with both, but also with 7 also. So I guess everything else much more the headline. I remember being in Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy story was so cool. I'll say that. Final Fantasy 9 I've been after five times. Actually, only 4 times if I remember. And then I did beat Final Fantasy X. And here's the reasoning about Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Gates. The reason why I never been Final Fantasy 12 is because, you know, I did not get any popularity whatsoever, or a lot of something gigantic or big. You know, I've only had Final Fantasy 12 only on the PS4. That's something I do remember. Alright, guys, we do have a cozy battle. As well as 10, it's really good as well. Well, Final Fantasy 13, that sim was not all that good, from what I've been seeing. So I don't see why not. Well, guys, we got the Phoenix taking on the Exion of Fire. Now this is going to be exciting. A little more juicy. So be your eyes on this, guys, and see what we got going on. So, I'll get to the Phoenix in just a second. Remember, guys, the most very important thing. Remember, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Always follow and share it, guys. Minus TikTok and Snapchat. #1, guys, is like and share the stream. Meet and greet. And also anything else that's more to get a lot of attention. To help our strong, awesome, entertaining, popular community. I'm just gonna go ahead and, guys, make it short and sweet. Our popular, strong, amazing, exciting, popular community. That's the name. A lot of exciting stuff. But the most very important thing, guys, while we're doing that, is we watch videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it on your community tabs on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want shoutouts, are always very, very, very important. If you guys want to have that. I mean, shoutouts are always the same. You know, and also don't forget, guys, to follow and share me out. The most awesome, strong, amazing, nice, incredible, popular name of all time. Me, guys, Jack Dawson from Titanic. And Jack Dawson 93, guys, is me on Steam. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. I want to see awesome and creative, more popular, sounding good, sounding grateful. Make sure everything else is in. A lot of encouragement. And make sure everybody else is always in luck. We're gonna get to in-game news right about now, guys. Since you guys understand, I've said this earlier, I'll say it again. I will not be at work today since I might have that job interview later on this morning, depending on what we can try to work out.
Sharing is sharing.
Alright guys, exactly right, Ryan. Caring is sharing. If you guys can like and share the stream, please. Like and share the stream, guys, bring a lot more people in to help our awesome popular community. That'd be great. And also follow Sarah, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Now here's the thing about, since we saw the Phoenix for the first time, not only we're battling this one fireproof, I don't know if it's pretty much E-Fleet as the Hellfire, but this next tutorial, guys, goes on to state the following today. This one's called Embodying the Phoenix. Now the thing about this one, guys, the following commands are available. When playing as the Phoenix, if you will, we've got 3 buttons. Number 1, we've got Fire, with all of us can press triangle here today. Aim with the left analog stick, and Invading equals with dodging. Equals always, guys, with dodging by pressing R1. But here's the thing about this, guys. When your opponent is directly within your sights, the targeting circle will only expand. And it's also exactly the time to fire. So that's so important, guys, when we're taking on an Exion, an Aeon from Final Fantasy X, or anything. So get ready, guys, in the chat. See what we can do. But back to what I was saying, guys. On the road to 7 years on YouTube, this coming July of this month, of next week, on the final Sunday of this month, guys, of July exactly. And also, and 9 times out of 10, 5 years on Twitter by then. You guys don't recall, I've still been on YouTube until that time, 6 years and counting for me. We got Stacked Awesome, the most supportive, awesome, popular name of all time from Titanic. And also 4 years on Twitter, on top of that. My highest stats, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say them real quick. My highest thumbs up is 808. Viewership, 1,478. And you guys is my exciting, thrilling mods today. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this now. 419. So guys, you guys already heard what I had to say. Now it's time for you guys to see what you guys got to say. Even though we'll look at the Exion for a minute. Hold on. Okay, there we go, guys. I had to make sure what was going on between the hook. So guys, we are controlling the Phoenix, we are taking on the Hellfire, and he's just got a little bit of panel damage on his arsenal. So that's something to really look ahead of. But alright guys, we got some in-game news to talk about today. Today's date is... like I said, guys, I will be back to work tomorrow. I just had to inform this one phone number earlier today. So everybody else is sounding okay, having no whereabouts or anything else with a doozy. Everything else should be okay. So I don't see why not. But the background music, guys, with the opera, having Final Fantasy 16 do its own thing, I think the soundtrack for this game is so good. I mean, the opera music is amazing, sounding really interesting, finding the voices and whatnot. I think it's incredible. All stand aside with a lot of comfort. And also the guy's strong effort. Alright guys, it's time for some in-game news today, guys, to kick off on a Monday morning. Guys, I might still have that interview today. But I'm still going to get a text back from one of my team leads. We'll see what we can do. But alright guys, today's date is July 24th, today, 2023. So, we'll start with our first one today, guys. With our 419 mods and our followers, with our awesome, strong, popular, and entertaining popular community. Our popular, strong community, guys, is to name a few. So, it's time for the Barbie's Planner, guys. Plus, are there any post-credit scenes involving the movie involving Margaret Robbie? Well, let me answer one left here for a minute. 1, 2, 3, there we go. As you guys can check out, guys, if you guys did watch the entire Barbie movie, I don't think my love and I are gonna ever watch it. So obviously, no, I don't think so. The end of Barbie, guys, was nearly inevitable. Inevitable, guys, or not anything else without question. Pretty much to see what really happened during the ending from time to time. I mean, I don't know what that's about. But the ending is superly explained, guys, involving Barbie. I mean, both Barbie and Oppenheimer. I mean, both of those good movies have only been out in theaters since, what do you call it? Ever since, I believe this past Friday, if I'm certain. But I'm not gonna read that one, but I will say, it's hard to live in a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, as far as I know. So I don't see why not. I will probably say the ending is not too bad. I mean, the movie itself, from what I've heard, is so good. I think it might still be better than Oppenheimer. But the only man that makes anything else more exciting with his own writing and directing, the man himself, guys, and that would be Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan makes he does some really good movies. Well, guys, this next tutorial is called Flames of Rebirth. If you find yourself low, guys, on hit points, all of us can use the only circle button today. Only the action button involving this one beam rebirth that we're staring at in the middle of your screen. If we find ourselves low, guys, on hit points, we can press circle to cast the spell. And this one, guys, is called Flames of Rebirth. And restore all health. But guys, we're going to use circle right now. Or else we're going to get ourselves roasted without any toast coming in whatsoever. So I don't see why not, as long as it's much more encouraging. Well, guys, now we're fully healed. Nice pickup. Now we can see we can minimize his ass right now. Well, guys, he is the Echion of Fire. So I don't see why not. I mean, even though I don't know if he's trying to get away from us or not, or even if he wants to have something strong to retreat. So I don't see why not. Okay, there we go. So I don't see why not, guys. I would say yes or no, but it doesn't matter. But the thing about this one Phoenix that we all control, guys, formerly known as the King Companion, I would say it's a little more incredible, involving this game by far. Alright, guys, next up, say hello to Audien, Moza, Ye, and Uno. It's nice to check out, coming out of the San Diego Comic-Con today. Actually, coming out of almost 20 hours from after yesterday, if I'm right. Nice to check out, guys, the inside of TMNT's The Last Ronin sequels, New Generation of Turtles. I don't know if you guys go and jump into that and switching gears or something. Or whatever it could be the cause of that. Or it could be something that's more realistic, much more unheard of, or having some sort of a main roster to really, really disguise it. Yeah, there we go. I still have to twist into it, guys, between my headset quite a bit, but we should be okay. It's going to add in Banquets, guys. It is the article for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of oh well, guys, we're looking at Hellfire and Brimstone. Oh boy. Look out, guys, in the chat. Look out in the chat. We're gonna get ourselves burnt. Phoenix, get your butt out of there. I mean, I don't want it to be dragged in. As long as this other fire goes. Which I really don't. Oh, wait a minute, guys, it is exactly Ifrit. It's using Hellfire. And there goes our Phoenix. Oh, no. I don't know what that's gonna mean for him now. But talk about not being above average or something. But yeah, guys, that was exactly our first defeat. So, I'm pretty sure that was Ifrit. Pretty much the goddess of the Hellfire. Which he really is. So let me jump into this one. Actually, I'm not gonna read that one either. But it's still gonna be the sequel involving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You guys understand what the 4 turtles are. And the only 4 that are only called is you've got Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. So those are the only 4 names that are not a problem at all. So I don't see why not. So probably not. As long as everything else is in a standard lockable position. Or much more comfortable. Well, guys, Damnation in. Oh boy. We gotta destroy him now, guys, before we're gonna have an opportunity to get something much more crystal clear. And nice pickup. On second try, guys, make sure everything else is in its own variety. Well, we got it. We got him, guys. Hellfire again. And I think both him and I are about to get destroyed. Hold on, guys, flame the rebirth. Sorry, the Phoenix is not down and out today. Nope. Good try, partner. Good try. But we got his ass bankless. Oh my goodness, guys, that was very hot. Well, guys, back to in-gaming news today. Margaret Robbie and director Greta Gerwig, the one that recently directed Barbie, alongside guys Margaret Robbie, Ryan Gosling, and Will Ferrell. I'm pretty sure he became the CEO of that movie. Was that movie that's so good by far on its popularity? It's a cast of the Barbie movie on the cultural impact of the fame. As the first we loved Barbie, guys, then we hated Barbie. Margaret Robbie, guys, became the fame doll's, cultural importance. So let me see if I can check this out correctly. In the words of Mike Judge, guys, coming out of Beavis and Butthead, check this out. Now the big question is, why Barbie has always been more than just a toy as a figure? Well, as I mentioned before, guys, Barbie, from what I've heard, Barbie is pretty good, from what I've heard. And to be honest, I don't see why not. I mean, yes and no, but if I'm looking at it all correctly, the Barbie movie itself is pretty much really good. I was looking at most of the movies under the box office. If I remember correctly, the last Indiana Jones, guys, was still exactly his last performance played by Harrison Ford. If we mention that. And that would be, guys, the last Indiana Jones. Now, Harrison Ford recently played as Dr. Jones before he turned 81 years old, I think last week or so. That's somewhere in the box office of where it's at $335 million. But Barbie, guys, from what I've heard, is at 337, if I'm fortunate enough. Oppenheimer is somewhere in the 170s. But 9 times out of 10 with the Flash, I don't think a lot of us find it stupid or not anything else unheard of. But people thought the Flash did not make enough money. And basically, guys, it's still in the 260s. And I do mean, guys, not the thousands column, but exactly the millions column. As far as I know, yes. Yes, it is, I'm telling you. Yes and no. The Flash is still good as a definite result, but there's some sort of a contact or anything else that's more responsive, but I don't see why not. Barbie is pretty good as far as Oppenheimer goes. Oppenheimer is a bit better than a lot of us think it is. But people still need to have a lot of pride and respect for Harrison Ford. He's 81 years old, and he's done with Indiana Jones. That's all I'm gonna say. That's much more spotless. That's Sea Phoenix and the Hellfire collaborating one last time. And we got an epic fire, guys. A fire bath already. Murderer, guys, but something much more fiery and feisty. Oh, yeah. Definitely, guys. That was an epic battle. Guys, Hellfire is only Ifrit. So, Ifrit is only pronounced as I-F-R-I-T. But he is exactly he is traditionally the Hellfire. Doing fire-based attacks, if you will. Alright, guys, next up, Paul Wesley and Cecilia Rose Gooding. As they finally show us, guys, have had not one, but exactly 2 lessons met in the canon. You guys can witness the first meeting. You guys remember this one legendary myth name involving Star Trek? You got Uhura and Mr. James Tiberius Kirk. Now, you guys understand, too, there's only been two current actors that by far did the best role as James T. Cook as the captain. I mean, the first one that ever did it was, you guys understand who, you remember who that was. Pretty much back in the 1970s to 1990s. Was, you guys understand too, Patrick Stewart did not play as Kirk. He played as, this one badass captain. And that would be Star Trek The Next Generation back over the years. Alongside, guys, Will Wheaton as Commander Wesley Crusher. And then you've got, oh boy. You've got the one that played as Data. Michael Dorn, Jonathan Frakes as, Lieutenant Riker. I mean, that show was a little more phenomenal. I mean, if you want to talk about James Tiberius Kirk, the only first person to ever have no qualification, but have a lot of amazing, wonderful experience when it comes to acting, by far, guys, by doing Star Trek movies, the man himself, guys, William Shatner. I mean, he's pretty much fucking, my hand against 92 now. If I am correct or not, but you never know. But he's been doing a lot of Star Trek movies. And it's also never the same, guys, without Leonard Nimoy. So Leonard Nimoy did so good as Spock. S-P-O-C-K. So I don't see why not whatsoever. But 9 times out of 10, these actors did so incredibly well. You know, dying, Mimlock still being alive and whatnot. And, you know, I'm boarding one of the best ships of all time. And especially not even Star Wars, to name anything. And there we go, guys. The graphic, Final Fantasy 16. It's a good outlook, guys. But we're gonna have much more to do, as far as I know. As you guys can see, Clive is just got up just now by you know, having a nap. I mean, after the battle we had towards what do you call it, Ifrit. You guys can see, guys, we were at the year of the realm of 873. We are in the Knights of Republic, NYSA. You know, just to have a lot of information. So I don't see why not, whenever it could be pronounced. Alright, guys, next up, let's check out the official Comic-Con cinematic trailer for the new Immortals of Aveum. A-V-E-U-M. A-V-U-M, guys. Avalium. Hey, what's up, Lenny Manos? Mega love shout out. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How you doing?
It's as you thought.
I'm not gonna read that one.
Then we follow.
Because we're not dressing ourselves as a Transformer quite yet. No, here's the thing about Transformers. Rise of the Beast. I have not checked out the, I mean, yes and no, I have not checked out how much it's really at the box office. What's up, Karen? Welcome. If you guys can like and share the stream, guys, remember, from now on, as always, remember, guys, like and share the stream, follow it, and always share it. Always the same point at the same time. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Alright, guys, next up. I think we talked a little bit about a couple of these. I mean, if they're 18 hours ago, maybe like 17 hours ago, I don't think we're gonna get to the ones that we tried to read yesterday. Alright, guys, we got something exciting. Check this out. This next tutorial, guys, is called the how do I pronounce this? The Iconic Abilities. And this goes on to state the following. The abilities by the name of Scarlet Cyclone and Heatwave, only for the Phoenix guys, as they are officially available for acquisition and upgrade, only on the Abilities tab in the main menu. But don't forget, guys, that once acquired, the abilities must have to be equipped on the Gear and the Exions tab. So that's always a quick reminder, guys. We've got to really equip them and see what that are new and see what stands out in front. Well, guys, we're now at the weigh-in. We got the Scarlet Cyclone using the triangle button. Then on the upper right, guys, we still got the same thing. That would be the Rising Flames. Alright. As far as abilities go, we got about 196. I think we'll probably do... Well, we got our Storm, guys. This one is still the same. Flames of Rebirth. Hey, what's up, Panga? Make a love shout out. Welcome, welcome. I just got done being in your live stream a little while ago. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do a learn on Burning Blade. And this one goes on to state the following. We want to hold square, guys, involving using this. This one, guys, is called Burning Flame. We want to hold square, guys, to imbue Clive's blade with fire. And to release and honestly, guys, release all standard on both sides to release a powerful, grateful standard attack. So that's going to be interesting how this would really play out, unfortunately. And then we'll get this last one, guys, for now. And that would be Stomp. S-T-O-M-P. S-T-O-M-P, guys. The word Stomp. And this one, guys, has a jump ability. Now, when pressing X in the air, to kick off a nearby enemy, it also does increase the height and also the raising of the jump height. Killzate says, I uploaded another episode of RMD in the woods. Oh wow, how did that go? Did that go okay? Did everything else seem carefully? Or was there any problems on any of that? I mean, I'm pretty sure there may or may not have been. We're looking at it. But I will give you guys this next article today. This next one, guys, is the virtual red band trailer for the new Mortal Kombat Legends. Involving, and I do mean, guys, involving the Cades mats. Not the steel cans, guys, but the Cades mats. Before we jump into this, article, I'm gonna see where we're at. It's more than crystal clear. Okay, guys, I just thought I had to make sure how we're doing on time. But alright, guys, this here, guys, is the official Red Band trailer involving the traditional cage mats. Not the steel cage, guys, or being locked inside Hell in a Cell, involving wrestling. But this one, guys, it is exactly the Red Band trailer for Mortal Kombat, for Mortal Kombat Legends. And it goes on to state the following. In the 1980s Hollywood action star, guys, Johnny Cage, he is looking to become an A-list actor. But when his co-star Jennifer, guys, goes officially missing from the set, he does find himself thrust into a world filled with shadows, danger, and deceit, as he embarks on some sort of a disturbing, bloody journey. Now this is exactly what we're talking about involving this one vid. And it goes on continuously today, as Johnny quickly discovers the City of Angels as more than having a few devils at its midst. It does face off, guys, against a sinister secret society, plotting a nefarious scheme. But the brutal fight is against the bloodthirsty warriors of the Nether Realm is just the beginning. But here's the big question. Killzate, I'm pretty sure you might know this, or might not know this, since Mortal Kombat 1 will not be releasing until September 1st by then, for the PS5. Can Johnny Cage, alongside other Mortal Kombat Legends, save humanity? And more importantly, the entire, and I do mean, guys, 9 times out of 10, his fighting career. I mean, it's not going to be available until later on this year. I can maybe see that doing good. Maybe doing something average, maybe doing something that's more out of a comic strip, or something that's more of an anime, or something with a tradition. But you never know what could come into play. But I will say, guys, 9 times out of 10, Carl Urban, when he recently decided to really involve anything else in general, just to play as Johnny Cage, I obviously think he's going to do pretty much incredibly well by then. I mean, I think so. But people thought, I mean, former 2-time Grand Slam champion, guys, and the WWE, it stands for always the same thing at the same time. With our awesome, entertaining, popular group, guys, of 419 mods and our companions today, with friends and our followers. People thought, the Miz thought he was going to be the next Finn as Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat, in the new Mortal Kombat 2 next year.
By the flame.
I mean, it would have been nice if he wanted to be in it, but obviously, no. He's not going to be in it whatsoever now. I mean, yes, yes and no. I mean, if he would have had a little more of, if he would have had a little more of an audience type of thing, he would have replaced Carl Urban like a badass, to play as Johnny Cage for next year. But they could not find anybody else, guys, out of respect with his own acting. He's also been in some good movies besides The Miz. You're talking about, so guys, who are they? Oh yeah, to be honest, you look at Carl Urban, he's been in a movie, one of the movies that I do have on my phone, and that would be Ghost Ship. Number 2, him playing as, Dr. McCoy in all 3 Star Trek movies, alongside Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Bruce Greenwood, that's to name a few. And those movies, guys, were entirely Star Trek. So I don't see why not. I mean, with all due respect, guys, between him and The Miz, I honestly think both of those actors are pretty much pretty good as they are. But I think the reason why they decided to go with Carl Urban is because, well, he's been in some really good movies besides The Miz. The Miz has only been doing his own movies that were really standalone and have a lot, plenty more encouragement. But I obviously think pretty much a self-standard or anything else with its help and guaranteeing. I obviously think they cannot still find not anybody else but Carl Urban to play as Johnny Cage. I honestly think that he's gonna make Johnny Cage look like a fighting badass by the time the second Mortal Kombat comes out next year. So,
Did you hear that?
I think so.
Down there.
But it all depends if the second one will be much better than the first one really is.
So
We're gonna wait and see what happens.
Fight out of our Iron Blood friends.
One of them guys goes on to say that the Titan
Can't be the main host.
got their attention, if I'm right. Or it could be something else that's more elsewhere, but it could be something much more profound.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant.
Whatever it could be, guys,
It's her.
it's not much more to watch out for, though.
The crystalline orthodox.
But we'll wait and see. Alright guys, next up, let's check out, guys, the Comic-Con 2023 from this past Friday today. It's 10 hours ago, guys. That's the next article that comes up today. The Sandland of the 12 minutes of the PS5 gameplay. Now this next game, guys, is called Sandland. Not Super Mario Land, back in our day, back in the 1980s, when it comes to Mario or Wario, and the Nintendo possession. It's here, guys, with our awesome, popular, exciting, entertaining, popular group today. And our 419 miles an hour companions. This one, guys, is the 12 minutes of PS5 gameplay of Sandland. And it goes on to state the following. The one of Akira Toriyama, guys, Sandland. The entire manga series is exactly from the early 2000s. It's officially leaped off the page to become an action role-playing video game. It's only been developed, guys, with the names of ILCA and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Now, Sandland, guys, is officially the game that will be slated to honestly release in the near future, for example, guys, on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, and of course on Windows PC on Steam. Well, guys, we got some Siva dominance. Let's see if we can make the answers poster child. And one of you guys is level 10 now. Former Clive, by the way. So I don't see anything else being preposterous. So as long as everything else is not above average or, doing anything else with a coincidence. So I'm guessing these dominance guys that we're looking at, that we're battling right now, I'm guessing they've got the Magic of Ice or something. My current character does have the power of anything else in return. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and using that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use another high potion. And we got our maximum high potions and potions count It's on more than 4 potions. And yes, guys, exactly 3 high potions as an odd number. So I don't see why not whatsoever. Well, guys, this Sam Dominance is a little bit powerful. Which I think he might be. Which I don't see why not. With a lot of confidence or reality. Well, guys, I'm gonna go over here and... Damn it, I was gonna attack you for a minute. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use another potion. Quickly invade a little bit. Very good. Very good. Here we had a little more of an expertise. And if we can dodge a little bit more, guys, we gotta get to it. Once we gotta have something to really summon. Alright. Well, guys, here's our tonic. I don't know what that set's going to do. As far as I know. But yeah, guys, it is the current official gameplay trailer for the new Sandland. I would expect, I mean, it does, I'm pretty sure it might be coming out this year. For the PS4, PS5, and also an Xbox Series. And also mention, guys, I'm gonna mention this now. With our awesome, popular, amazing community, a popular group today. And the correct answer, guys, is Steam. I would expect the game to be not above average, but seem to be a little more decent. I have some sort of identification, if you will. Well, guys, Saga Takedown 120. Now we're thinking we can see if we can make something with Zessica involved in this punk. Make sure everything else is in an exciting proportion. On one side, maybe not the other side of it. But we should obviously still be okay. Hands up, guys, for Zaga. And we got a nice dodge. Dodge that real quick, get some quick potion. Remember, guys, potions are only 200 even. As far as high potions go, probably 450. I'm like 400 even. So we gotta be careful of that before we get ourselves in something that's more brilliant but lazy. And alright, guys, let's go in and we would have kept that tank more neutral too, but I guess not. Well, guys, high potion on the balance. Alright, guys, let's rock and ride. Guys, let's check out, guys. The actor Ryan Reynolds is inconceivably rebooting Biker Mice from Mars. So, I will say, even though he's got the one badass movie, alongside guys Hugh Jackman and Jennifer Garner as Elektra, now we got Deadpool 3 by then. I don't see him... I mean, I don't see why not, especially if he's got everything else in his arsenal to really protect between what movies he's still doing. You know, coming out of the actor strike, the production strike or something. I don't think anything else would be an issue or pretty much a major problem to really derail or detain, if you will. Or not have everybody else go in jail or something. They haven't hang in there, Wayne. We almost got a chance to get this punk. He's almost down and out, guys. I'm going to wait until my attack boost comes back up. And we're down to 49. That's wonderful, guys. I mean, two out of 3 characters are still attacking him. So I'm going to rest on him in a second. And see if we can have something much more calm and collective. Nice pickup. Sorry, partner. We got him, guys, finally. Woo! Now that was Siva, guys. Not a problem at all. Look at the right side, guys, of your screen. You've got experience, that's 48. I'm not sure what the other one is. Which is got a boost from 16 to 216. But that's pretty much really good. So we do have a couple extra stuff, guys. We've got Frozen Tab. As he fought and she spends Tears of Ice, guys, which officially did Saturn on the blood-stained Earth Below. That's coming out of, guys, the Hal McKeon Soldier's account of the Battle of Nysa, the year of Realm of 873. Now this one, guys, can normally use in crafting. And then we also got the Steel Silk. It would also be the same thing as crafting goes. So yeah, that's incredible. Now let me get to something involving Ryan Reynolds. He I mean, he's looking to make a comeback involving this next movie that he could be doing next. That would be guys Biker Bites from Mars.
Is she dead?
I'm not gonna read that one. As long as there's no composer.
What are you waiting for?
So considering itself neutral or anything else that's more to not hyperventilate, if you look at it. So it may or may not be crystal clear. As long as everything else is more to sponsor or take anything else at a position or at a target. So it could be anything else that's more to really have something to post. But he is a really good actor though, by far. Alright guys, next up, So Extra. Next up guys, for the coming out of in-game news today guys, next up. Say goodbye to Twitter's iconic Bluebird logo. It's officially replaced guys with an X. And don't understand why they would make an X out of it.
Got company, Wyvern.
I mean, instead of the Bluebird coming out of Twitter. I mean, do people really like it, or do people like it as the Bluebird? I mean, that's the only question right there. I mean, I do like the Bluebird, which I don't see why not for sure, but I mean, yes and no when it comes to that. I mean, to be honest, if people are making an X over the Bluebird on the Twitter app, I'm pretty sure Elon Musk made that happen. So I don't have anything else to the authority of what I say about it, but I mean, I obviously don't know. I mean, I won't say the X on top of it over the Bluebird. I mean, it looks okay, it looks fine. I mean, ever since the Bluebird came to life, with no problems or anything else to exercise, I mean, I obviously think, 9 times out of 10 guys, when Twitter came to life, the Bluebird was officially the first ever logo. You know, for a lot of us to see what kind of image it made evolving in that Twitter app. But you guys understand too, I've still been on Twitter for over 4 years. But by the time we still reach the 30th of this month, guys, here in the year of 2023, here in the month of July, I will still be reaching, guys, 5 years on Twitter, and yes, of course, 7 years on YouTube by then. So I don't see anything else being stolen or anything else reintroduced. I mean, if people want to see an X over the iconic Bluebird on Twitter, I mean, that's okay, but I mean, I would obviously think the Bluebird would have stayed right in position. You know, something more grateful, understatement, or much more to really correspond. Alright guys, we got our next one. We got our next boss right now. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the 4th or 5th boss in the first couple episodes of Final Fantasy 16. I think he is. His name is Tiamat. But not this one large beast. Or this one, what do you call it, guys? This one big Hydra. Or this one big Cobra, if you will. But Tiamat, you know, I don't see Tiamat being that persuasive or flexible. And we would have gone his ass a little more closer to doing anything else in Brimstone. I'm going to use a quick potion real quick, guys. Remember, potions are 200 even to really restore. Holy shit, guys, 1320. Welcome to Mean Gene. The late Mean Gene, guys, coming out of World Wrestling Federation. As long as nothing else would be unfortunate, should be okay. Nice. One more. Yes, 1320. Look at this, guys. Tiamat doesn't know what he's really doing right now. He really doesn't. What's up, Leo Boa? How you doing? Oh, Leo Balboa, good to see you. Make a love shout out. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? How was your guys' weekend? I mean, my weekend was good. You know, the CSO Games was this past Saturday. Finally had supper after a couple weeks, and you know, my love's ankle's still hurting a little bit. And what I still decided to do is, I decided to help her as a future fiance. I mean, that's why we've been together for 2,354 days from now on. So I'm working on getting married, of course, and also physical engagement. Okay, so I'm gonna go and use a quick high potion. See if we can get the son of a bitch out of its set of movements. I'm still waiting to get a text back, and we're hoping to tackle this interview today. I mean, that's the main reason why I'm not working at the factory this morning, as far as I know. I mean, my lunch was not packed today, and yeah. I don't see that being pretty much without any contribution. Okay, so another strike. Dodge it. Thank you for not dodging. Thank you so much, but having a bit of recovery really helps. Well guys, next up, a lamppost with a distinctive pumpkin decoration was badly stolen. It's the iconic Beetlejuice statue, guys, was actually, I mean, coming out of seriousness, guys, not even a joke to laugh or anything, with our awesome, entertaining, popular, amazing, strong, popular group, guys. Just to name a few, with a lot of possessions and also pretty much a lot of spots where we cover. I mean, remember guys, Beetlejuice 2 is not coming out till next year, as far as we have the correct answer for it. And yep, remember guys, nothing's final if it is your final answer. And yep, that's right, it really is at the same point at the same time. Oh guys, we're definitely dodging this punk again. Dodge it, there you go. Again, yep. And say goodnight to you, man. You're not even the poster child, and you're not even Michael Jackson. But yeah, guys, I don't think this has ever brought to our attention of why this was stolen, involving the Beetlejuice 2 sequel set. I don't know if it's pretty much Italian people, Mexican people, or Spanish people. I'm not sure what really, really acknowledged the facts on anything, but I'm not going to read that one. But I don't see anything else being corresponding, if we look at it. Well, guys, we are now level 11, after taking on a couple of battles already. Hit points, guys, is 1050. Attack is no longer 100, but officially 102. And also the same with Stagger, with Strength for 27 and the Will. W-I-L-L. We also, guys, got 27. Check this out, guys. Now, what's up, Mike Duds? Check this out. We've got 27 way rights. Now, to this non-script lump, Rawhorn Stone, is but a nuisance, upon which the stub wants to. Now, to the blacksmith, guys, however, and it's much more. For the metal contained within, that may be fastened into inexpensive yet durable gear that's filled by warriors across the realm. And we also, guys, got the meteorite. I mean, most of the designs that we really find, by taking on enemies, taking on bosses, taking on any other enemies, I mean, they're pretty much, we may be doing plenty of crafting. Pretty much within the upcoming weeks, maybe today. But we're going to see how that's going to really shape. Alright, guys. Okay, guys, last article today. It's over, but there is no appeal. As Diablo 4 Season 1, guys, the hardware character in there, is he dies to disconnect 9 levels away from the level cap. Diablo 4, guys, I've said this, so I'll say it again. Diablo 4 is really good. It so is. It really is, guys, same point at the same time whatsoever. And obviously, yeah, guys, Diablo 4 is really good. So the 9 out of 10 was Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And this game, guys, Final Fantasy 16. But this one is exactly a lawsuit. I for one am not going to read that one either. Nope. Nothing else crystal clear or anything else to really imagine. So I'm definitely passing on top of it. Alright, guys, and top stories today. Why doesn't Star Trek get credit as the first shared universe? I mean, unfortunately, guys, it's still never the same. It's still not the same without these actors. Well, like I said, guys, William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, Michael Dorn, and Will Wheaton, and also Marina Suras, or Sirtis, if I'm certain.
Fuck.
And that's the first time I've heard Wayne say unlimited language, guys. Use the F-bomb coming out of our popular community. Which, it seems to be okay. Everything else should be okay, guys. To really be much more certain and a little more certified. And look at this, guys. We've got this one pretty angel up top. You guys can check out the comments to see what you guys think in the chat. So I'm not going to mention anything else involving that in return. I've never seen anything like this, guys. Of why Barbara Hyman has box office and it was reeling. I mean, both of these Barbie is pretty good from what I've heard. You know, I mean, it's really good on this movie, and it's great. I mean, the movie itself is pretty good from what I've been hearing from a lot of people. And the same with Oppenheimer. But for them to make it into the 330s, guys, in the box office, I mean, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty good from what we're looking at. So obviously, it may or may not have anything else to resurrect, but I mean, both of these movies came out at the same day at the same time. And what was that current date, guys? The 20th. It was exactly the 22nd of this month, exactly. And it was, guys, this past Friday. So obviously, it is not remain to be seen or pretty much on repeat. If we look at it.
Is it really you?
Here you go, guys. Apparently, we're talking to this one girl. I don't know if she's dead or maybe asleep. Her name is Jill. And we got this one wolf that's willing to get our attention.
And who's this fine hound?
We're about to check it out and see what we got going on. But that right there, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you guys consider yourselves IGN News. In-game news, guys. Finally.
His name.
I mean, if I would be at work earlier this morning, guys, but as I mentioned before, I'll say it again. We're gonna see how we want to handle that job interview today. From what I've heard, I mean, after having just 2 calls, one of them was something I had to take yesterday, and then the other one this past Saturday, as far as I know. Well, guys, the two of them, the 2 interviews are, one of them is from Chief on Wednesday, and then one of them is Taco Bell later on today. So I still don't see that being a concern or a problem. I might go to those 2 interviews. The answer is yes, of course. So and one of them does strike here, guys. I'm just saying this now. For example, if one of them strikes here, it could set out the factory I've been working at for over 10 months now. Pretty much here in the state of Ohio, so. I mean, it might, but it may or may not have something to guarantee. But we're going to watch and see what happens, guys, to see what the results are, see how we're doing, that's more benefiting, and much more to really have something much more fortunate, a little more extra, and see what we can try to respond towards it. But you guys consider yourselves news today, guys. Remember, my highest stats in over 6 years I've been on YouTube and counting. Till we reach 7 years on YouTube by next week, guys, on the 30th of the upcoming Sunday. Not exactly this past weekend, but the 30th of that Sunday, guys, of this month.
You do want to help her, don't you?
And also 5 years on Twitter with the same date that I've been on YouTube for. And we have 7 years on YouTube by then, and 5 years on Twitter. My highest stats, I'm just gonna go ahead and say them quickly, guys. My highest thumbs up is 808. Viewership, guys, 1,478. With our wonderful, awesome, entertaining, popular community. With our 419 months, guys, I no longer have 418, but exactly 419. Was just really awesome. Very outstanding, guys, and so excellent. And also, guys, also my mods, you guys, 419. Alright, guys, we got our next location. We gotta go to the hideaway. I am not 100% sure if there's any side quests. I mean, we're gonna have a lot to deal with soon. Within the upcoming weeks. As far as anything else, it's more to balance it. But look at this. Look at the outside of this map, guys. You've got. I mean, you got these two locations right here, which I think we'll get to that later. And then you've got the seeds of the river. What's Squander said did an awesome job by making Final Fantasy 16. You know, I always have a lot of exploration. You know, when it comes to any RPG, that's pretty much in a major level, and also somewhere, guys, in a major real estate. And then you've got this fire thing. You got this one city. And what just came out of these two. Anything else to really tilt? I mean, come to think of it, guys, I never thought I would tilt with the right analog stick, so we can start looking. So that's pretty much very good. And then the other ones, guys, are still are going at the bottom. You got the zoom, if you want to zoom on anything, pretty much from full or pretty much flat. And then number 2 is L3 is our center, it's pretty much us. And so much more to handle. Well, guys, before we wrap everything up in just a minute or two, we'll go to the next one. We're going to be heading to the Sandstorm Deadlands. This next one is called the Hideaway. Now, the withered remnants of a once verdant valley long consumed by the Ape-Light, one would have to be either extremely foolish or extremely desperate, or an extremely desperate fool to make this wasteland their home. So I'm guessing it has to be the home stretch or something. But after taking on these 2 or 3 boss battles, guys, they were not that much of encouragement. I mean, we just had to knock their ass down the ground. Anything else far from there or far from air, you know? Far above it or anything else to really intervene. What's up, Marcel? Make a lot of shout out. Coming out of the Kamara team. And also, guys, Marcel also knows that I'm always the super chatter. I mean, I used to donate super chats with a Google Play card, but I will have another card after this week, as far as I know right now. Since we're gonna be having some major stuff going on this coming, make sure everything else is in position. How was your weekend? There we go, guys. I had to make another text message to assume. But yeah, guys, my weekend was good. My love and I did have a couple hours. She did work yesterday. I mean, to be honest, she's only working 3 days this week. Because, I mean, obviously, guys, she worked yesterday. Coming out of, this one nursing home. I mean, apparently she's still she's been, she's still been working at this nursing home just about a little over 2 years now. If I am correct, for sure. So she worked yesterday. Her ass gets to work this coming Thursday, and then she's gonna be good to go until the 31st of next week. Look at this, guys. That was a cute Kupo.
These are fallen relics.
So yeah, guys, we are in this location. Gonna wrap everything up in just a little bit. But as far as what's going on today, well, I don't know if I might take on that interview. As far as I know, one of them guys is Taco Bell, pretty much here in the state. Now, the last time I did have Taco Bell, it's been a while.
You're back.
I mean, I still see a lot of people here in the United States go to Taco Bell. I mean, if people have a lot of interviews, you know, does it have a first impression? You know, look your best and whatnot. I mean, you look at Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Dairy Queen, Subway, or, you know, does it have something to really warm up? You know? I mean, people deserve to have something good in an interview. You know? Ask questions, what people... I mean, people also learn anything about themselves. You know, introduce yourselves between the first and last name. And I'm pretty sure I'm a little more looking forward to it. Well, guys, our next one is Hideaway. Now this one, guys, is fun. As we talk a little bit about the local map, then I'm gonna wrap everything up after this. This current one, guys, is called Local Map, and it goes on to say, quote, "We want to press this middle button, and it's involving the detailed map of your current area. And we will also see, guys, the main scenario destinations that are officially marked with that emblem. So we're not going to be able to farm right now. So I think we're going to wrap everything up right here. So guys, let's see if there's any abilities real quick. I mean, we still got the Imperial stuff, guys. We got the Infinity Blade, Belt, and the Braces. We might be able to equip on new armor once we get a chance to, hopefully. I mean, we're not going to be able to have the same thing, but we will have some extra stuff. Like, for example, guys, we got the accessories. Hold on, let me look at accessories for a minute. Remember, these 4 guys, we've got, Ring of Timely Focus, Invasion, Strikes, and Healing. Because I'm gonna do the Timely Healing. See what we can do with that. And last but not least, guys, as far as abilities go, I'm going to unlock Heat Wave. And Heat Wave, guys, only requires Phoenix. I'm gonna go ahead and go over this with you guys real quick. Since we are wrapping up right now. This one, guys, is called the Heat Wave. While we summon a projectile dispelling the wall of liquid flame. Honestly, guys, launching several deadly shock waves. Okay, Wave Force, guys, Wave Force is amplified upon dispelling magic. So I can see that being grateful. I think it's gonna have something unique and have something, but with a lot of damage, something powerful, and something much more better than standard, which I think it could be. So, alright guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. If I was gonna work at the factory today, I would have called the manager from Taco Bell, and I would have went to work today. But as I mentioned before, guys, I got that. I'm gonna have that job interview, hopefully today, and then, have that chief interview on Wednesday. So, I might or may not be at work on Wednesday, but as far as everything else goes, I told this one text messenger that I will be back to work tomorrow, as far as I know. So, make sure nothing else is packed or having any arrangements or anything else that's more preposterous or anything. Make sure everything else is more to involve. I mean, everything else should be okay, guys. Make sure everything is tidy up, all prepared, and as long as we're being ready to go, too. I mean, like I said, guys, I did have a great weekend. Pretty much a real good weekend. Having a couple things that are going on between our Sears showcase. My love and I have a couple hours together. And, yeah. And also, like I said, guys, we did have a couple hours last night. As far as anything else, it's more to approach and also have a strong position. As long as everything else goes. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. As far as when the next stream's gonna be, well, maybe I was thinking maybe tomorrow night after work. Maybe tomorrow night, guys, after work, same time, same channel. I mean, do you guys think I should hopefully try to get 95 plus on Tactical Reborn, or do you guys think I should wait till to do Skywalker on Thursday? I mean, if I had to guess, I might stream tomorrow. I mean, maybe. I mean, even though I did not do a new episode of Tactical Reborn for the last 3 weeks, pretty much the last 2 to 3 weeks again. So, I mean, I might stream tomorrow, but I gotta see how I'm doing with my throat. Make sure everything else is under control between my interviews. By finding a job here in the state and whatnot. So I'm gonna make sure everything else is all set and ready to go. Make sure everything else is in position. Anything else strong and collective. And, yeah. I'll give you guys info and posted. But if I had to guess if I might be streaming tomorrow, hopefully I stream tomorrow. If not, I probably won't be back until Thursday. Because this coming Wednesday, guys, my love and I also go. We go back to SEER practice on Wednesday. After my job interview, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And, I mean, I can have the opportunity to live stream either Tuesday or Wednesdays, guys, every week to get an episode of 95 Plus for Tag Saga Reborn. So I'll keep you guys info and posted. Make sure everything else is talented, looking good, and make sure. Always remember, guys, just to make sure everything else is in position. Always remember, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Always follow it and always share it on the social media. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today, guys. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 16, every 3 to 4 days a week. Remember, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Always follow it and always share it. But most importantly, guys, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay awesome and creative, guys, and stay much more of a maximum solitude level. You know, a lot of bonding, a lot of awesomeness, a lot of popular entertainment. Because we are the center of entertainment. We always have and always are. Always will be, guys. That's more confident and having 100% power. That's more to really involve in it. But yeah, guys, remember, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, always follow and share it. Anytime we manage, after we have a strong effort, after we do that, and number 2, guys, having to meet and greet, all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Now, if you guys have an account on Twitter today, guys, since we are officially wrapping everything up right about now today, on a Monday, if you guys have an account on Twitter, you guys can send me out and follow me. The most awesome, satisfying, amazing, awesome, popular creator, guys, of all time. The most popular gifted name from Titanic. Me, guys, Zach Dawson. The strong, upgraded, popular, amazing name of all time. I've got a nice voice, guys. I really, really do. I talk about what's been going on through in-gaming news around the world every 19 to 20. Anytime we're live streaming a game on the schedule, which remains the same, guys, on its own slots. You know, everything else is in position, everything else corrected, you know, having something to really sell for it, or anything else that's more to sell off with a lot of advantage, if you look at it all together. Same point, guys, and also at the same exact time. But look me up, guys, Zach Dawson. The most awesome, exciting, popular name of all time from Titanic. You guys don't recall, I will be releasing 7 years automatically next week on this coming Sunday for YouTube. But it will be, guys, the number 1 seed, the number 1 seeded milestone. You guys cannot wait for me to witness, and also for myself here today. So here's the thing: 7 years, guys, for me on YouTube, and 5 years on Twitter. 5 and 7, or 12 as a maximum number. Year by year, guys, month by month, century by century. So, mark your calendars, guys. July 30th, next week, for 6 days from now, I'll be racing 7 years on YouTube. The only milestone that stands alone. And alongside, guys, 5 years on Twitter as well. And last but not least, guys, remember, for now until the 30th, guys, I'm not coming Sunday of this month. 6 years for me on YouTube, guys, and 4 years on Twitter. 4 and 6 is 10. And also, guys, my love and I, soon to be getting married, and also physical engagement to really top everything. It's been 2,354 days. To be honest, guys, she does got horseback riding tonight, and then I think she's got softball tomorrow / flag football. I don't see why not. I mean, the last time I was my sweetheart, guys, do softball practice. I believe it was like a couple years ago. Maybe like fucking, if I had to guess, probably last year, if I am correct or not. Killzade says, I was playing Warhammer 40k, work on the Switch. Oh, sweet. Are you liking the game? Or does it need a little more measures? As far as anything else, it's more to combine or pretty much have anything extra to obtain. I mean, if I were to play Warhammer, guys, it would be 9 times out of 10 compared to what we got going on with. Oh, you like it? Sweet. Is there any other games that you're looking to maybe buy soon? I mean, Spider-Man 2. Remember, guys, to be honest, Spider-Man 2 is gonna be a little more hands down. Raina, my beauty queen, Mega Love shout out. Can you like and share the stream for me? Can you like and share the stream for me, Raina? You are the beauty queen of our popular, amazing community. Oh, you don't mind. Can you like and share the stream if you don't mind, please? If you don't mind for us. But obviously, guys, Warhammer, I've heard it's good. I'm not sure if we can really combine it towards, one of the best MMORPGs. That's the name of a few. You've got, you're talking World of Warcraft. You're talking any other RPG on a PC. But obviously, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna go get this over with right now. World of Warcraft has been around since day one, pretty much on personal computers and also only on its own current device. I might buy Immortals of Evaluum. Oh, okay. I never really checked out the trailer for the game. It may look good. It may look not too bad. It may look average and whatnot. But I'm still thinking, guys, I might still get Spider-Man 2 and Assassin's Creed Mirage, but I did hear something about Assassin's Creed, I think last week, because the upcoming year is 2024, and from what I've heard is Assassin's Creed Red, it might be the last Assassin's Creed game that Ubisoft is only making, according to Code Red and whatnot. So if I had to guess, Assassin's Creed Red by next year is probably going to be the last game for the entire franchise. But we don't know that exactly for sure. I mean, we're gonna wait and make sure everything is making a lot of sense and whatnot. So I'm not 100% sure, but we're still gonna be expecting, guys. Metal Gear Solid 3, Delta Snake Eater, for the PS5 as well, along with the first Metal Gear Solid games between Number 1 and Sons of Liberty. So we're gonna be taking anything else more crystal clear, and make sure everything else is all prepared, and having a lot of arrangements. They have a lot of momentum, guys, and a lot of experienced experts once we meet those deadlines. So we'll wait and see, guys, exactly what happens going forward. But remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, and most guys popular. I mean, what do you call it, guys? Only 3 words. Stay awesome and creative, and much more popular, as much as we can. And also, guys, knowledge is power. Next stream, guys, it would probably be tomorrow, if not, maybe Wednesday. As I mentioned before, guys, at the start of the stream from today, from earlier this morning, I do have an interview possibly today, and then most likely on Wednesday. So, I feel like if I want to try to get an episode of Tax Dog Reborn for 95+, I might do it tomorrow, or I might do it on Wednesday in the morning. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the best we can. So as long as everything else is in position, can be much more entertaining, guys. Awesome and popular. I mean, my stuff has been so damn popular, guys. The start of YouTube and Twitter. Before we got involved with Facebook and Reddit. I mean, Kevin is the only one that could send me out on Reddit by far, especially not with YouTube. That would really combine it. So, I'm not sure, but I'll keep you guys up to date, guys, and info. See if we can find really good info. If everything else is more to involve in general, and then go from there. But other than that, guys, remember, like and share the stream, Always follow and share it, guys, as much as we can. What I always think, and what you guys have a trustworthy instinct. But the most very important thing, guys, remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. Let's just see how we're doing. Make sure everybody else is doing good, not doing bad, or have any misbehavior. But the most very important thing, guys, is we watch videos in full, like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And shadows are always very much acquire. Make sure everything else is on the same point at the same time. And making sure everything else is strong, popular, and very creative. A lot of greatness, guys, and a lot of awesomeness. Just to hold on and having exciting impressions. Alright guys, like I said guys, I don't know if I'm live streaming tomorrow. If not, maybe Wednesday. Possibly Thursday. But like I said guys, I've got 2 interviews. One of them is possibly, it could possibly be later on today, and then possibly on Wednesday. As far as I know right now, after taking not 1 call, but 2 call interviews. See how we can really reason with that, so on and so forth. So that's going to wrap everything up for today, guys. You guys have a good rest of your morning. I might be back tomorrow after work. If not, maybe on Wednesday. Okay, we got the info and posted. I'm going to relax for quite a bit. I did have a shower earlier today. But I'll let you guys know as soon as possible. If we hear anything with our 419 mods and our amazing followers, to help our strong, upgraded, popular, amazing community. A popular group, guys. You know, then, now, forever, and always. What's up, Pansy? Make a love shout out. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for stopping by, my brother. How you been?
Good morning, host uncle.
Host uncle. Host uncle, that's pretty much a new thing. But all I gotta say is, guys, my service has been so popular ever since day 1 with YouTube, and then associated 2 years later with Twitter. So that's gonna wrap everything up for today, guys. You guys have a good rest of your Monday. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Remember, guys, I might stream tomorrow after work. If not, maybe Wednesday morning, before I have that safe interview in the afternoon. And we can go from there, and I'll tell you guys what really came out of it. How's some child? Then I call you uncle. Sorry if I mind it. Oh, it's okay. Apology is always accepted, my man. If you guys can like and share the stream, guys, since we're a bit wrapping up today, guys, like and share the stream, please, in the chat to help our strong, popular group, alongside, guys, our 419 mods and our amazing, trustworthy followers. It's much more strong and everything else in general. No problem, Pansy. How you been, by the way? As long as everything else is more strong, popular, and very interesting. I'm a little bit tired, but I can't complain other than that. So you guys have a good rest of your morning. I'll see you guys either tomorrow after work, same time, same channel. If not, Wednesday morning. But if I happen to skip both, guys, but I'll live stream tomorrow and Wednesday, it would possibly mean Tactics Ogre Reborn would have to be delayed. But I don't know for sure. But I'll see how much time I'm got on my hands for this week. But you guys will have Skywalker, though. It's coming Thursday and always Fridays every week. Until then, guys, you guys have a good rest of your morning. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.